Wayne Voles, Profits Unlimited, coming to you live from Turf's Up Radio here in Louisville, Kentucky at the GIE Plus Expo. I'm here with Dan Keegan. He's got an awesome product. GreenTouch.com is where you can get a hold of him, but he'll tell you more about that. But as we were walking down the aisle, I saw this green truck with all these attachments on it, and I thought, we need to talk to them because a lot of you guys are still throwing the stuff in the back of your truck. You know, unfortunately, or you're complaining about things getting stolen. You might have a rack, but you don't have a locking system. And looking at this locking system that he's got here, it looks pretty cool. So I'm just going to let Dan tell you a little bit about their product. And let me ask you this, Dan, is this your first trip to the GIE? I know you said you're coming next year with a helicopter.
Right. Actually, we've been here over 30 years.
30 years running, yep. You guys have been here.
Right, correct, yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
We're one of the originators, so...
And I see when I saw your name badge there, West Palm Beach, I thought, dang on, you're not too far from Fort Lauderdale where Turf's Up's out of.
Yep, exactly, down there in the warm weather.
And you shared with me too that you had a landscaping business, and
yeah, we were actually in the landscape business for many years, and we all experienced the same problem of losing equipment and just abuse, just transporting it around, and employee abuse to it with it. So it's we came up with organizing racks that will secure and lock and be able to transport the stuff down the road over potholes or rough roads or anything like that. So it's something that's mandatory, I think, and needs to be on every truck and trailer just to protect your equipment. That's just important to us.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, theft is just a huge issue. You know, it happens to us. I mean, you know, even you just can't sit anything on the ground anymore or in a truck and not be eyesight, you know, from it.
Exactly, especially backpack blowers. It's an easy thing for them to grab and run, and you know the cost of one of those it will hurt your pocketbook. You know, if you have to replace a couple of those during the season, you know, and just looking organized too for your customers when you pull up and they see everything all nice and organized and protected, and you know it gives them a comfortable feeling too.
And like you mentioned it, the professionalism look that it gives. I mean, I got pictures here that I'm looking at where you've got it mounted on just the side of a pickup. Somebody's got like a four-wheeler where they've got it attached. So it's not just lawn and landscape guys per se. Right. I mean, this looks like what golf course or beach?
Yeah, we reach out into the golf course community quite a bit. You know, colleges, big corporations that maybe have their own ground maintenance people. So what it does, it allows them to use utility vehicles to accessorize and keep organized when they're out there trying to work in that hot sun or bad conditions.
Then you feel this is even a good option for somebody that's running one or two truck operation? They don't have to be a large company to make this make sense?
No, you don't have to be a large company. You just need to have one or two weed eaters. That's it. Because you got to start protecting your investment. You're going to grow, and when you do grow, you're going to need to add and you know take care of everything. So that's in my eyes, I think every landscaper should have this.
Absolutely. We finally got smart and start racking our trailers probably 15 years ago or so. And you don't realize how easy it is once they're on a rack and you're not looking for equipment every morning, and especially you get 2 or 3 or 4 trucks going. And I wouldn't, you know, guys switch equipment. Oh, well, that weed eater's not running that. Hey, if you got multiple crews and they're on your rack and they're locked up, nobody's, not that, maybe we're the only ones that had a little problem with equipment getting switched around, but, you know, that was one solution to that problem.
Right, yeah, no, everybody goes through the same heartaches and problems, and, you know, you start out in the beginning, you throw your equipment in there, you're throwing cuttings on top. Sometimes that stuff ends up in the dump and you just lost it, and it's just growing pains, and it will help guide you through a lot of that process.
It looks like you got racks for everything, trimmers, blowers, sprayers. You know, just unlimited. If a guy has it, you can probably lock it and rack it, right?
Absolutely. Being in the business, we knew what it takes to, you know, to do business out there, and we have everything pretty much covered. If it's something that's not, we open it up to our guys and say, hey, we need this or we need that, and we'll design something for that.
Listen, anything you'd like to have, as we wrap this up, how's somebody get a hold of you?
Well, they can certainly get a hold of us through our website, which is trailerracks.com. And we have 2 facilities, one in California and one in Florida, so we can service your needs every day within 3 days. So shipping is not an issue. And we hope to hear from you guys and help you guys out throughout the process of doing business out there in the landscape field.
All right, Dan, I appreciate your time today. Again, that was Dan Keegan, Wayne Vose with Profits Unlimited, coming to you live from the GIE Expo. See you next time.